Hello everyone and welcome. I'm excited to show you guys all the new fall dip powders. Some of you may have already tuned in and checked out the floral video I made a couple days ago. I was just watching the newest new florals this coming Friday, as well as all these other beauties you're seeing in front of you. If you haven't checked that video out, be sure to do it soon. As well as all my florals, these will be limited-ish. I always will try to recreate if there's a huge demand, but it's really hard to get the exact same flowers again, as some of them I do buy and hand press myself, so that can make it tricky, but I'm excited. I went very flaky this go around for fall. I'm a flake lover at heart, and I just couldn't help myself. I have so many good flakes here sitting on the shelf ready to be used, and I feel like you could never have enough flakes. So I only did really one actual glitter this time, which would be my bad side. It's the super dark black glitter. So as well as the glitter and flakes, we've got these thermals coming. There's Reveal, Lumi Luxe, Aurora, Just Keep Swimming, Mood Swing, and Glow Storm. Reveal, Lumi Luxe, the first top two, and then the bottom one, Glow Storm, all glow, which is super fun. So here I just dunk them into hot water so you can see, for the most part, thermals, I feel like I've said this time and time again, but they're usually the warm color on your nails, not the cool color. So you usually will see the cool effect at your tips and then the warm effect on your actual nail beds where your nail touches your skin. So because they're temperature activated, I think it's around 31 degrees that it changes. So as soon as they hit your skin, they go to the warm shade. So it gives you that natural ombre for the most part, which is super fun. And I love the nonstop color change that you can get. So here they are just shifting to their cool shade. And we can't forget about the chromes. I am so excited about these. They are so pretty. I'm having a really hard time not chroming every single thing right now. I already had a huge problem with iridescent things like around my house, and just anything iridescent I'm drawn to. So the chromes just, do it for me. Anyways, here's just a little look at some of these guys in the sunshine so you can see the shimmer. All of the solids do have a shimmer to them. And the chromes, it's hard to photograph these. They change so many different colors, and here they are over top of black. Depending on what you layer them on, they can look different. And I actually had a really great customer give me a little tip that if you want to cure a little bit longer than 10 seconds and have more of like a see-through chrome look so that you can really see what's underneath, you just do a 30-second flash cure as opposed to a 10-second, and that will make your chrome very glass-like, mirror-like, which is super fun. So thank you, Kathy. You're the best. Anyways, so we're going to get into just seeing some of the powders. I'm not swatching everything because I always have like 20 plus dip powders, which I know is insane, but I just never can stop myself once I start mixing. It's too much fun. So I'm just going to show you the powders here and what they look like. And then you can already see the swatches. And I will be swatching the glitter and flakes, of course, because those are the most important to see on the swatches, I feel. Or at least being swatched, so you can tell the opacity of the glitter and the true color and sparkle. Again, photos are so hard, but so here are the thermals again. I just dunked them in warm water, so they're just doing a little color shift here. Definitely Mood Swing and Just Keep Swimming turn back cool faster than the rest. I'm not sure why it is. I get the pigment powder from the same supplier, and they're supposed to be the same temperature, which they do change, but some just switch quicker than others. So Those two are hard to get a picture of sometimes because they just switch back. And then, of course, that's when your camera doesn't want to focus, which is lovely. Anyways, so I'm going to just get into showing you some of the powders. The first one that I'm showing you is Aurora. So again, on the swatch usually, and then in the jar, you're going to see the cool color. But once you dip your fingers in, it will be doing some changing. So these are all the cool shades. So that was Aurora. The next up is Reveal. It is like a very light peach nudish color when warm and pink when cool. And it has, you can't really tell in that shot, but it has like rainbow sparkle to it. Super, super fine shimmer with rainbow reflex, which is really pretty and just something a little different than just matte. So this one is Lumi Luxe. It has flakies in it. And this one is blue when cool, silverish light gray when warm with iridescent flakies. The rest of the thermals are not shimmery or flaky, so we'll move on to the glitters, which is the most exciting part in my book. So like I said, I did mainly flakies. I did do one foil dip and then one glitter dip and the two florals. But like I said, I couldn't help myself with the flakies, so that's how it went. I am super excited about all of these new shades. I can't wait to do more manis. I feel like I never have enough time in the day. I want to change my nails more than I can, and I always use peel base with good intentions and then don't have time to do another set, and then I end up walking around with bare jelly tips. Silly, really, but my babies take up a lot of my time, and my big kids too are home right now for the summer, so I'm doing a lot of family time and soaking it all in as much as I can. So here are the flakies and the glitter. These are so eye-catching and hard to capture. My bad side specifically, it is really hard to photograph. We try our best always to get it for you guys so you can see in the best lighting possible. I try to take 8,000 pictures. My husband thinks I'm crazy. I'm constantly taking pictures of swatches, so I have more pictures of swatches than I do of my children. I do try my best. Anyways, I'm rambling. These are the solids. We have a burgundy, an orange, a super dark purple, a blurple, a super dark teal. Quicksand is like a greenish, it looks in the jar, but then once applied, it kind of looks more brown. I think because it has like a pinkish shimmer. That one is a fave, but here we go. So we're just going to dive into it here. This is my bad side. It has tiny little multicolor black glitters, as well as some mylar flakes and flakies mixed in there and holographic shimmer. So it's really just jam-packed full of glitter. It is so sparkly in real life. This is the one I was saying was so hard to photograph, which is why I really wanted to do the swatching video, because here you can see better how pretty she is. I feel like dark manis speak to my soul. I always used to just wear a super dark cherry red, burgundy, whatever you want to call it, maroon, blackish, reddish. I didn't veer much out of the box. That was like the only color I would wear. And now that I do this, obviously, it's so much fun to try all different things, especially stuff that I would never have done before. So here is my bad side. She is super sparkly, full of dimension and depth. I love this one. I feel like it pairs with pretty much any of the solids that we have coming, and really could go with anything to give an edgy little vibe. There's nothing like a black glitter. It just makes your mani pop, and I wanted something super unique and eye-catching. So this is what I came up with. And I find the Mylar flakes just give it kind of a different look, which I love. So here I'm just putting the top coat on so that you can see the true sparkle. I'm going to encapsulate and do all that jazz, but just for video purposes, we made it short and sweet. So this one is called I'm Not a Witch, and it might be my favorite. It's jam-packed with flakies. There's 3 different kinds in here, and they all meld together so beautifully. The base is a super dark teal, which it just seems black, but it's not. It's dark teal to match Essential, which is the other super dark teal, the solid that's coming. I like to call them their glitter bestie because it just matches perfectly. I usually try to make one glitter to go with each solid, just for ease of picking and matching and all that kind of fun stuff. Some people love matching and some don't. So hopefully they help you guys out, whether it be just to choose the right match or to have a go-to with your fave color. I hope they're helpful. Anyways, the shifts in this one are unmatched. It's so pretty. It's really hard to capture, like I said, on screen. But I try my best. I even did this recording later in the evening to try to catch some golden hour sun, but it's a struggle here these days sometimes. So my mama friends all know what I'm talking about. Anyways, look at her shine. I'm obsessed with this one, guys. It's so shifty and beautiful, so flaky. You'll be staring at your nails all day long. So the next one here is Slim Shady. I also love this one. It's got purpley blue shifting flakes inside the greenish brownish kind of army color. I do find it's more brown once applied though. Same as Quicksand. That's her glitter bestie, and it's definitely a unique dip. I have not seen one like it, and I can't wait to use it and see you guys use it. That's probably the most exciting part for me, is seeing all the manis that are created with the powders that I make. It's so rewarding and fun to see the creations you guys think of. Sometimes I'm just literally shocked and I'm in awe of your creations, because really when it comes to my nails, I'm not as creative as most. I am creative when it comes to making the dips, but when it comes to applying it to the nails, I am like a 2-color girl max. I don't know why. I wimp out. And I'm always looking at clients for inspiration for what I want to do on my nails next. So thank you guys. And look at how beautiful this one is. Ugh, love it. So next up is Natural High. This one is a clear base with flakies. So when the flakes mix, it does give it kind of like a pinkish hue to the dip or to the powder, but it is a clear base, shockingly enough, and mixed with a lot of shifting flakies, more opaque as opposed to transparent. These shift from green to pink to gold, and they're so pretty, almost like dragon scales. I borderline called it that, but I thought Natural High was so much better. It really just is captivating and will go with a lot of the earth tones. I thought this would look cute with Quicksand as well. I really didn't play around with combos this year. I usually do a couple combo swatches, but now with adding these videos and stuff, I just haven't had time. So feel free though to ask in our group in the online community if you ever have questions for what to match with. That's what that group is there for. So feel free to come ahead and ask any questions you might have. It's a super helpful and good resource for anyone who's new to dipping or interested in the journey or just has any questions, really. So my camera is giving me some trouble here. As you can see, it doesn't want to focus, but there we go. This dip is stunning. There's greens, there's purples, there's golds, there's pinks, and it almost looks like a golden backdrop. This one is definitely a favorite, just like them all. I hope you love it too. So next up, we have Manifest Reality. This one is a foil dip. So I'm sure most of you know, but it's made of little tiny foil pieces, similar to flakes, but a little bit more tricky. The foils do melt in, but they kind of stick up and look unruly to begin with. So this is a trust the process dip. As you can see, after I dip in, all the little pieces sticking up all over the place. This is normal. You can just brush them off like I am here with your duster brush, or they will melt down when you apply your activator. But for the most part, foils should be encapsulated with clear for sure, because they can bleed if you activate right over the foils. Mind you, I still do that here. I don't encapsulate. I just use the activator straight on. But for the most part, we do recommend that you use clear first before you activate, just to protect the foils and to make sure they don't bleed into one another and give you a hard time. So this one is stunning. It is super unique and eye-catching. It reminds me of an autumn sunset. I love it. It goes again with most of the colors that we made. It has so many different ones in there that it really matches with most anything. I paired it with In Deep Ship for its glitter bestie just because of the blue hints, and I just thought it kind of brought out more of the blue in the dip. But yeah, so I hope you guys love this one as much as I do. And thanks again to you guys for being here. It really means a lot. I hope you find these videos useful and helpful when trying to decide which newbies to grab. And I can't wait to see all your creations. So that's a wrap for this video, and I will see you guys the next time I do my nails. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more. And as always, comment below with any questions that you might have.